This is Marcel, the mRNA, and the Journey of Protein Synthesis by me. Once upon a time, there was a land named the Cell. Inside the cell, there was villages, and the grand village, the nucleus. The nucleus was full of DNA, which are two-stranded nucleic acids, which contain genetic information. All the DNA were noticing the cell was running out of proteins, which are organic compounds that are essential to living organic compounds. Panic spread among all the DNA. All of them were looking for DNA with the right nucleotides, which forms the DNA. Among all the ordinary DNA, a hero stepped up named Donald the DNA. Donald stepped up and started to go through transcription, which is when DNA is copied and a complementary mRNA is made. Then Marcel, the mRNA, was made. Marcel, like Donald, was brave and daring. Marcel was a complete match of Donald. When Donald had T's, Marcel had A's. There they are together. Now that Marcel was done transcribing, he had to go do something that no DNA could do: leave the nucleus. The RNA can leave the nucleus, unlike the DNA. So unfortunately, Don and Marcel have to say goodbye. Marcel, when he leaves the nucleus, he goes to the ribosome and he starts translation, which is when codons call for different anticodons, which have an amino acid to perform different duties. The ribosome is just floating around the cytoplasm, and it helps bind the mRNA and tRNA. And an amino acid is an organic organelle. A codon is a 3 nucleotide triplets that together form an RNA model, and an anticodon is a 3 nucleotide triplet on the tRNA that is complementary to the mRNA. There's the tRNA flying in. Marcel arrived in the ribosome, and it was glorious, like a whole new world. Marcel wished he could have bring all of his DNA friends there. It looked like a factory with all the tRNA flying in with the amino acids and the codons, the anticodons mixing. Marcel then remembers why he was there and gets to work. Marcel attaches to the ribosome with the 5' side. Then Marcel's first code is AUG, which is the start codon, which codes for amino acid methylamine, and translation starts. There it is. Like clockwork, the codons and anticodons are joining, the tRNA is flying in with the amino acids. Then all the tRNA drops it off like a FedEx delivers a box, and they just fly away. As the amino acids get dropped off, they get attached by the peptide bonds. There they are. Marcel keeps coding for amino acids until the stop codon got reached. All the amino acids add up to a protein that goes to help the cell. That is the end of translation, but not the end of the story. Marcel returns home as a hero and tells the stories of what it's like on the outside of the nucleus. Marcel goes to find Donald, the DNA, and that started it all, and he finds him among the people cheering for him. They share stories and what they will do next. The end.